There's a book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. First and foremost, I would like to take all of y'all Bashem Yahushai, Bashem HaKakodash, the ones to the apostles and elders, great millstone, Ruel. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole elect, all you brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to all you brothers, stay strong, pushing with quick lesson. And in this lesson, I want to speak about the legislation that they want to push out there in New York, of how if people neglect or refuse to take the Maxine Waters, or even if they suspect you to have the Crown Royale, these devils out there have the right to remove you out your home, by force. Okay, which we already know that he tells you he's going to be using the military to do this shit, to do this type of stuff. So they're going to come in by force. They're going to have their weapons in hands. They ain't going to be afraid to shoot you down. So they're going to come in, like the scripture says, they're going to come in like madmen, which I'm going to get a little later on. But right now, I want to read a little bit of the article. It says, New York's new law setting up detention centers to lock up suspected Crown Royale cases heralds a Kafkaesque nightmare. It says the New York legislature is weighing a bill that would let the authorities take anyone suspected of having or being exposed to a contagious disease and hold them indefinitely, even forcibly medicating them. So all these devils need to do is have a suspicion that you have this Crown Royale, right? They don't even have to know if you had it. They'll just oh, we think you have the Crown Royale. You might have a little cold or whatever. So these devils have the right to go up in there. According to this legislation that they want to pass. It says under the new law, New Yorkers may be dragged. Under the new law, New Yorkers may be dragged out of their homes and locked up on mere suspicion of having been exposed to the novel Crown Royale. So you see, as soon as I read this particular sentence, the first scripture that popped in my mind was 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, which is Salakia's 16th chapter, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. So that burning of the wrath of the great multitude, that's talking about these Edomites. Okay, with their military. Okay, they shall be kindled over who the people of the Lord, which is who the nation of Israel. Okay, trust and believe they're gonna come and target you even the worst. You see, because when it comes to Esau handling certain people, certain different ethnicities, right? Let's say Esau, pulls over an Edomite, and the Edomite is acting crazy. He has a gun up, he has a gun by his side. The Edomite police officers, they're gonna take it easy on him. But if let the same thing happen, and let that be a Jake, and he might be, the Jake might not even be acting crazy, man. But they'll see a gun, right next to him, they're gonna blow his head off. You see, so when it comes to dealing with different nations, he'll deal differently, right? When he's dealing with his own kind of Edomites, but when it comes to dealing with us, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the horns come out. They treat us like shit. They threaten us that they're gonna kill us. If we don't do certain things, and we might not even do anything, and they'll just kill us right there on the spot. So when it comes to our people, man, the military, they're gonna deal differently with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay, when that time comes, because guess what, these wicked legislations, they are gonna come to pass. Okay, where they're gonna allow the military to drag certain people out their homes and put them in detention centers, as they call them, which really those ain't nothing but prison camps, man. Okay. But it says, shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. So even the people, some of our people that had consented with Esau, for example, a lot of our people, they consented with this devil, Creepy Joe, Creepy Joe Biden. A lot of our people, a lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, they wanted him to be up in as a president. They wanted him, they wanted him to be, the head of America. So they got what they wished for, man. Because this guy, Creepy Joe, of course, the devil Trump, he was still a devil. But you Jakes, man, you're gonna come to realize that Creepy Joe's on a different level, man. This dude, Creepy Joe's on a different goddamn level, man. Okay, he's the one he's the one that really wants these detention centers to be used. He wants the Maxine Waters to be pushed, and he's gonna be the one that's gonna push the RFID chip, which is a mark of the beast. Okay, but you consented, you consented with these, so you wanted this, man. But guess what? You're also gonna be heading derision and reproach, and you're gonna be trodden underfoot, right? And you're gonna be put to shame because you trusted in Pharaoh, you trusted in America. Okay. Verse 70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Exactly. Who are the ones that fear the Lord? The Israelites, the nation of Israel. Verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Exactly. So Esau's going to be like a madman. He's going to be running up in people's homes, up in you Jake's homes that trusted in Creepy Joe. And you're going to be like, wait, no. I voted for Creepy Joe. You think the military's going to give a fuck about who you voted for? Absolutely not, man. They might hit you with the butt of the gun, but like the article said, under the new law, New Yorkers may be dragged out of their homes and locked up on mere suspicion of having been exposed, man. So when you drag someone out, man, that shit ain't nothing nice. That means they're taking you out by force, right? They're taking you out by your home. You might be butt ass naked. They're gonna be dragging you by your legs, man. Here it is, you're kicking and screaming, and punching, but they're gonna carry your ass out, man, and throw you in a fucking prison camp somewhere. Okay, so once again, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. No child, no woman, the elderly. They're not gonna give a damn about who it is, man. Let's say you're in a wheelchair, they're not gonna give a fuck, man. They're gonna throw you on the ground, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, man. So this is prophecy. This is getting ready to happen. Okay? Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as a gold in the fire. So in that time, we're going to see who the real men of the Lord are, the elect. Okay? Who had the true gospel, who had the 100% truth. In that day is going to be known who were the wise virgins and who were the foolish virgins. Okay? But, going back to this scripture, Revelation 2, verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So even some of us brothers, right, that, we believe in the 100% truth, right? We believe we are the hopeful elect, okay? We're going to be tried. So this is going to be the time, the hour of temptation where Esau's going to tell us, we either take the chip, the mark of the beast, or we get put to death. But, hey, it is what it is. Some of us might face death too. So it says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we got to be faithful unto death in those times. Okay? But then some of us, brothers, guess what? The Most High, he's going to lift up a standard against these devils when they're going to try to, rush up on us. Which is Isaiah 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Exactly. Who is the enemy? That is Esau. When he shall come in like a flood, meaning with his military, guns in hand, ready to shoot down whatever, ready to throw people in concentration camps. Okay, and then when they try to rush up against the elect, guess what? The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. Okay, however it may be. The Most High, he's going to deliver us up out of that situation. And if not, and if we get thrown in prison, guess what? That's part of, that's part of the walk too. That's part of, that's part of being a man of the Lord as well. Because they're not, the apostles, the disciples of the Lord, did not they get thrown in a prison camp, or in a prison? Absolutely, man. Who was it? Peter. Okay, Peter was thrown in a prison. Even the prophets of old, man. Okay, I believe Jeremiah was thrown in prison, if I'm not mistaken, and other prophets. So that's also the part of being a man of the Lord, is you being thrown in prison, you catching hell, right? You being tempted, it is what it is, man. We, that's the, that's the walk of faith. Yeah, but anyways, you see, so these devils, man, they're getting ready to pass these type of legislations and shit like this, these wicked laws, because they do they do want to run up on on the people, especially us, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, especially our people, man. And as a matter of fact, he's doing all of this. Why? Because he knows that he has but a short time. He wants to kill as many people. He wants to throw as many people in prison as he can, so he can fulfill his new world order. Because he knows that he has but a short time. The more people he kills, the more people he throws into prison, the better for him. Okay. Because he knows he has but a short time, man. So this devil, he's about to go crazy. The horns are about to come out. Okay, and you people that voted for Creepy Joe, man, you people are gonna be looking stupid, man. But anyways, with that, I'm saying, call Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Bashem Hakudash. Till next time, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Ratazam, say Shalom.